Know Your Power really hits home for me because it's about the people more than the home. And that's how I feel about the way that we interact with our homes and these spaces, is that it's all about our relationship with the home rather than the home itself. So Know Your Power is all about understanding how the whole thing comes together so you can make better decisions about how it should function and what it should cost you. My name's Gardner. I'm a builder. And I make TV shows, I write books, and I teach people how to build. I teach people how to do things for themselves and learn new skills to, I guess, lead more sustainable lives and have a little more agency in their life. What I do is around building because that's the skills that I have, but what it's really about is it's about people. It's about helping people see how much that they can do themselves and see that we can keep learning new things, even as we get older and even as we get stuck in our ways or stuck in ruts, that being able to learn something new and being able to change and evolve and get better is part of being human. And there's lots of good things that come out of that as well. I was lucky enough to grow up in a home that my parents built themselves, kind of around me as I was growing up, and so building was always second nature to me. But when I got here to Ireland and I met a lot of people my age and all looking to create a home for themselves, none of them knew how to build. And so I started teaching people what I knew. I started teaching people about construction and the fundamentals of building. Over the last few generations, our relationship to our home has changed so much that there's so many of us now who have no idea how our houses work, where the power comes in from, where the waste goes, how all the pieces fit together. I really think it's time for us to start understanding these spaces a little more and having more input and more say and more control over how they work and how we interact with them and what they cost us to run. Know Your Power really hits home for me because it's about the people more than the home. And that's how I feel about the way that we interact with our homes and these spaces, is that it's all about our relationship with the home rather than the home itself. So Know Your Power is all about understanding how the whole thing comes together so you can make better decisions about how it should function and what it should cost you. So we've had our solar in for a little over a year now, and it's been amazing seeing how much credit we earn in the summer that almost perfectly balances our usage in the winter. We generate so much more power than we need during the summer months that we're earning credits back. And then in the winter, we start tapping into those credits to pay for our bills in the darker months when the solar's not doing as much work. And it was very exciting to be able to put the panels on the roof and then look at the phone, and within a couple of months, seeing how much money it was saving us. It's kind of been amazing how it's changed the way we operate in the house. Just having that information on our phone that we can see how much power is stored in the battery or how much power we've generated that day changes the times that we put the washing machine on. It changes how we feel about using energy. We'll put the dryer on in the middle of the night sometimes if we've got a full battery because it's there and we've got it and we know it's not costing us anything to do that. And it's not costing the planet anything for us to do that as well. Even though I obviously knew the theory of it, it was surprising to see how much power we can generate even in Ireland. Even on a somewhat cloudy day, that we are still generating power and generating electricity that we can use here in the home. And if we don't use it, then we just sell it back to the grid and earn credits for it. I'm very aware of how much more cost-effective it is to use the power we're generating ourselves rather than selling it back to the grid and buying it back again. So I'm always looking for little ways to use that power while we're generating it. And it feels like having an EV outside as an extra battery for all that power we're generating would be a great storage place for that excess energy. I guess the more you understand about how all these systems work and what grants are available and what rate you get to sell your power back for and what you're buying it for, having all of that knowledge makes making decisions like buying an EV a lot easier because there's much less guesswork. You can just calculate how long it's going to take to pay itself off. And depending what electricity plan you're on, you can charge your car at night time when the tariffs are lower, which makes a lot of sense. And you also have the autonomy to charge your car whenever you want to, rather than waiting in line at a service station to do that charge and wasting those precious day hours that you've got. Energy efficiency in the home is about so much more than just how we generate the heat, right? That's just the first step. We then need to keep it in the house. And that's where things like your insulation or your roof insulation or your doors and windows really make a difference. There's no point generating all this energy if it's just leaking out of the building. The idea of the retrofitting can feel very intimidating because there are so many elements to it and so many things that need to get done, and you just see the bills racking up of the cost of doing all this work. But the way these systems work now, and the gift I think that the one-stop shop services offer, is that we can break it down into the elements that are going to have the most impact on your house, the things that are going to save you the most energy and then save you the most money. So if you are considering some of these retrofitting measures, you can apply for the grants and take things piece by piece, or you can use one of the one-stop shop services like what Gáis Energy uses, where they'll take on the project from A to Z. They'll help you with the project management, they'll help you survey the house and see what measures are going to make the biggest difference, and they'll help you implement all of that work and communicate with the tradespeople and get the grants for you and manage those drawdowns. I'm really excited to tell you about the Energy Cloud program. It's this partnership between Gáis Energy, Focus Ireland and Energy Cloud. And these smart devices are going to be installed into 45 homes who are experiencing energy poverty. And when we generate excess power on the grid, that excess power is going to be used to generate hot water for those households and those families. And it's just an amazing use of this potential energy, or this otherwise wasted energy, that we're experiencing on a national scale. What I love about the Energy Cloud project is that it's just the first step in this direction of us working together to generate electricity and share electricity and create kind of energy equality amongst everyone. The world has changed so much in the last 10 years, and it's going to keep changing in the next 10 years and 20 years. And what we've already seen is that the only way that we have more control over our expenses and over our environments is by getting more involved ourselves. We can't just sit back and let someone else do this for us anymore. And so what I love so much about what Gáis Energy is offering, and the Hive app and everything with Energy Cloud, is that it's all tying together to make us a part of the solution. We're not waiting for someone else to do it for us, but that we are involved and we are making decisions and we are actively contributing and benefiting from this network and from this community. And I love that. I'm really excited about the future because it's all about people, and I'm all about people. And I think it's about people having more control and more knowledge and more power to make more informed decisions about their homes and their lives and the way they want to live them. And that feels great for me.